ingredients in here. I'm using a 15.5 pounds of turkey. I already cleaned it up inside and outside. And this is the ingredients. I'm gonna start with the garlic, using fresh garlic, 17 fresh garlic. I have butter at room temperature, and I have half cup of butter, and I have we call them pilon, and I'm gonna use salt. I'm just gonna use put the garlic over there and use a little bit, just a little bit salt to match the garlic, with just a little bit, just enough to match the garlic. That way the garlic don't jump. This is the second ingredient. I'm using the fresh lemon. I'm using 1 lemon. I'm using adobo. You can use any seasoning you like or you prefer. I also using black pepper to your taste, and the adobo also for your taste. Some paprika. I have in here some cilantro, like a handful of cilantro, and medium onion. And this is called recao or culantro. It's a long leaf, as you see. You can find it at a Latin supermarket. Okay, here I have a blender. I'm going to put half cup of olive oil, extra virgin. I'm going to add a lime, 1 lime. Squeeze 1 lime there. And I'm going to add a handful of cilantro and my 2 recao or culantro, my medium onion, and my culantro and cilantro is already washed. I washed them already. And I'm going to put my tap on, of course, and I'm going to blend all these ingredients. Here is my turkey, which like I told you, I already washed it. Here is the garlic butter. I add my garlic to my butter. And in the second one, I have my ingredients mixed, my cilantro, culantro, onions, and lime. And I'm going to put that on top of my turkey. I'm going to start with the butter, and I'm going to rub it all over my turkey real good. Make sure you cover the whole thing, the legs, the breast, under the skin, and you can use a spatula. That way you can help you, go through the skin, or you can use your hands. I'm going to put my hands inside. Make sure you cover the whole thing with your butter. You have to try your turkey also. Everything. You're going to cover everything. Every single part. Okay. And I'm using gloves because the bird is cold, but I don't mind to put this ingredient with bare hands. So I taking my gloves is feel a little bit uncomfortable for me, but now I'm gonna use adobo. It's a plain adobo. You can use whatever seasoning you like. And make sure you cover everything with your adobo. Now I'm putting the black pepper. And now I'm gonna put the other ingredients. The culantro, cilantro, etc. Gonna turn my bird. Now I'm gonna use paprika, smoked paprika. I'm gonna let this bird marinated until the next day, and I'm gonna put it in the baking pan, but I'm not gonna cook it in the baking pan, so it's gonna be temporary. Now I put it in the baking pan, and I'm gonna pour the other the mixture, and I'm gonna cover the whole thing. Make sure you go under. Here is my turkey, which I'm gonna leave her for 24 hours. And I'm gonna cover, put it in the refrigerator until the next day. Okay, now is the next day. This is my turkey. The red color is I pour an envelope of sazon con culantro y achiote. So I put one envelope there, and I leave it outside for an hour. But I'm not gonna cook my turkey in that pan. I'm gonna use another pan, and I'm gonna preheat, or I'm preheating my oven at 400 degrees. I'm gonna cook my turkey for an hour. So this is my second baking pan, and I'm gonna cover that pan with aluminum foil here at the rack. I'm gonna use 2 long sheets of aluminum foil, and I'm gonna do like a croissant. I'm gonna use a lot of aluminum foil. I'm gonna put one like that. That's gonna avoid the cleaning from your pan, and then I'm gonna put another one, making like a cross. Now I'm gonna put the rack, of course. Put it inside, fix it, and I'm gonna put my big bird on top of that rack with the breast up. I forgot to tell you the legs, you can put it inside the skin. Now you pour the liquid on top. Don't waste anything. Just put it on top of the breast. And I seasoning inside too. Seasoning the bird inside. And then I'm going to cover my bird, my turkey, with the aluminum foil. And then the aluminum foil I was using for the second baking pan, I also going to use that extra sheet on top because it's a little bit uncovered. So I'm going to put that one on top. Okay, I'm going to cover it real good. I'm going to bake this for 400 degrees for the first hour, and then after the first hour I'm going to lower the heat, and I'm going to cook it at 275 and for maybe 2 more hours, and then I'm going to cook it at 325 for the rest of the time. That way you can have a super moist turkey. So I'm going to put it in the oven. Don't forget to put the time. That way you don't burn your turkey, because it's going to go in the oven for 400 degrees and you don't want to burn. Okay, now this is what I did. I let it cook for 325, like I say, and I just grab a big tablespoon of butter, like for 4 hours, and I put it on top of the chest and the legs. Okay, and I use this, let me show you. I use this thing, and I pour the juice on top every 2 hours to keep it moist, to keep it from drying. And then I let it, I cook it for 325. Here is my turkey. I took the aluminum foil and I put my heat in 350 degrees. That way it can get a little bit dark. On cover, of course. And then don't forget to check the temperature of the packaging. Here's my turkey and my table ready to serve, and that was a real good, yummy, moist turkey. I'm gonna serve this with the green beans, the rice, bread, everything. All the dinner is on top of my table. Always thank God to all the food we receive. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye. God bless you. Until the next one. Love. Besitos.